Hey guys, Skipper Cat back with a video today, and today we are playing Heavy Rain. This is part 3. Yes, part 3. And what I noticed so far in this, sorry for that, I've noticed that my microphone was not on for the majority of this video, and I apologize for that. But let's say around 43 minutes, I believe. No, not 43 minutes, but I said like around 50 minutes, around there. Uh, my mic turns on because I don't know, I guess since I just had it off. But recap, last time we got into a fight and we won, and then we left our business card on a table, and then we broke the table in the fight. But I'm not going to leave any more commentary in the video because I'm too lazy to do that, to be honest here. But with that, let's get into the video.
Goddamn rain. Hasn't stopped pouring since I arrived. I'm
The
real.
zone is sectioned off, sir. Please step back.
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI?
You got a badge or something, Mr. Jaden?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Check. You can pass.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Blake. Is he around?
Saw him arrive earlier. He's here somewhere.
Thanks. Reporters. Already. Huh. You seem well informed. Video memo recording, Agent 47023, Norman Jaden, Tuesday, October 4th, 2011. Time is 8:14 a.m. There's a railroad track near where the body was left. Same as all the other victims. Some orchid pollen. The concentration of pollen in the air is quickly decreasing because of the rain, but it gets higher in the direction of the body. Barry comment. Pollen particles disappear in the tall grass. It's probably the end of the trail. Barry comment. Traces of blood on the railroad track. The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion. Orchid pollen. Something the killer couldn't control. Can we trace back to its source? Footprints continue just after the pollen trail. There's a good chance that they're the killers. And soaking wet. Barry comment. Traces of blood detected on the fence behind the railroad line. There's a good chance that they're the killers. Very kind. Tire tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line. Maybe the killer's car. Way too many people here. They're trampling all over the crime scene. The body is still here. Why the hell is there blood here? The body is still here. 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 The body is still here.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Carter Blake. Thanks.
Airy comment. Sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland. The body is still here.
Lieutenant Blake? I'm Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI. I went by your office this morning. They told me you'd be here.
Now, if you're looking for rain, dead bodies, and highways, you come to the right place. Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
Well, are you coming, Jaden?
So, what happened?
Some guy taking his dog for a piss found a body about 6 o'clock this morning. We don't know much more right now. Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the origami killer.
Do we know the cause of death?
There are no marks on the body. Chances are he was drowned, like the others. Any news on the coroner?
He's on his way, Lieutenant.
We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
There are a lot of people on the crime scene. Aren't you afraid your men might destroy some clues?
You don't find proof sitting behind a desk. We're not in the habit of trampling things into the ground, even if we're not in the FBI.
No, of course not. That's not what I meant. Listen, you look busy. Do you mind if I have a look around?
Be my guest. Hey, Jaden. Come and see me if you find anything, okay? We're on the same team now.
Strange character, that Blake. Didn't seem too pleased to see me. Harry comment. The victim is lying on his back. No visible signs of violence. His face is covered with mud, like the other victims. An orchid was placed on the victim's chest. A small origami figure in the right hand. Fingers were probably closed after the time of death. Superficial wound on the right thigh. The blood is identical to that on the fence. The victim is Jeremy Bowles, declared missing 5 days ago. See reference file. Think I've seen all there is to see. Think I've seen enough. Better get back to the station before I catch pneumonia. Impressive. Seems the only traces the killer left are those he intended to leave.
I'm gonna leave. I see you in the office, right?
Okay. See you later.
A bat. A fox. A crab. A shadow. A threatening shadow.
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan. You're not responsible for what happened.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
He's a very solitary kid, you know, very focused within himself. He's really close to his mother. With me, he's more distant.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
I stopped living at the same time Jason did. When that car ran into us.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
I sometimes have these blackouts. Times when I don't know what I'm doing. I recover consciousness sometime later, but I'm someplace else. And I have no idea how I got there. Do you think this could be related to the accident?
You suffered a massive concussion and were in a coma for 6 months. We really don't know what effect a shock like that can have on the brain. That's the end of this session. We'll continue this conversation next week. You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor. Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Is something the matter, Sean?
No, I'm alright.
Sean used to love going to the park. A boomerang? You know how to use it?
No, not really. I can never make it come back.
Can I give it a try?
Whoa! You did it, Dad!
Do you want to give it a try?
I won't be able to do it.
Oh, come on, let's try together. Now, the main thing is to get the right position at the beginning. Now, you gotta throw it straight and a little to the right. Now, throw it!
I did it! I did it, Dad!
Good job, Sean. See? That wasn't so hard. I'll find something else to do with him. I'd like a packet of strawberry-flavored chewies, please. Thanks. Hey, I got you some chewies.
I hate strawberry. Thanks. It was nice of you anyway.
How did things go at school today?
The teacher yelled at me for being late again. She's gonna send me home the next time it happens.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay? What about that merry-go-round? I bet I can push you so fast you won't be able to stay on it.
Great! Go on, Dad, as fast as you can. Faster! Faster! Come on! Faster, faster! Whoa! I think my head is spinning.
training for astronauts, though. Looks like rain's coming. I think you better go.
Okay. You know, sometimes I remember before. I mean, when Jason was still here. Sometimes I wish everything could just be the way it was before.
Me too, Sean. Me too.
Hey, Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket. One, please.
That's $1.
Sean! Where's Sean?
What? It's nighttime. That's impossible. I just shut my eyes a second ago. No, I don't believe it. I couldn't have... He's not here. He's not here!
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
I'm off, Charlene. I'll look at the reports later. Oh, cancel all appointments for this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain. Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
Jaden, of course. We've been expecting you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you mind tagging along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine. We just have to get to the press conference. We have them every day now. Believe me, it's not always easy finding something to tell them. Fortunately, today we have some news. Have you met Lieutenant Blake yet?
Yeah, we met this morning.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get on well together. Do you know how to tie a knot in a necktie?
I guess.
To be frank with you, I could have done without the FBI on this one, but the press are all over us. This origami killer case crept up on us, and it's fast becoming a national concern. There are hundreds of killers in this country, but what do you know? This guy is exotic. He leaves flowers and origami figures. Work that one out. Then the press get onto it, and we suddenly become the center of the universe.
I'm here to arrest a serial killer. With all due respect, sir, the rest of it, it's none of my business.
No, of course not. All I'm asking is that you make progress, and fast. The press want a perpetrator, and we're gonna have to serve him up on a silver platter. Not bad. Oh, go see Charlene. She'll show you to your office. Check in on the press conference if you're interested. It'll give you an idea of the political climate around here.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the club, Jaden.
I'll have a look around the station. Stretch my legs for a bit. I saw Blake when I arrived. Maybe I should go talk.
The body of Jeremy Bowles was found this morning on a patch of wasteland in the East End at about 6:30 a.m.
I'm dying of thirst.
After he was reported
Where's the water cooler when you need one?
autopsy will be conducted
Captain Perry is doing his press conference now. Might be interesting to have a look. I should get Perry's assistant to show me my office. I can't wait to get to... Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Okay, time to work.
Step 1. Change the office. Eight victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything. Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later, drowned in rainwater. There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall. The killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier. Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on. The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time. Here we go again. I better go wash my face.
I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. I need it, huh? It's all right. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
Is everything all right, sir?
No one will see. I gotta have it. I gotta, just this once.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Mars. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about 4:15. Yeah, that's it, 4:15. I remember exactly because I looked at the clock in the park when we arrived.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat. A beige coat. And a pair of pants. Green pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I went for a short walk around the park, just for a few minutes. When I got back, the carousel had stopped, and Sean wasn't there.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I searched the whole neighborhood for him. I thought he couldn't have gone far.
Did Sean have any particular difficulties, Mr. Mars? Anything that might have caused him to run away?
Sean is a sensitive child. Our relationship has been a little difficult recently.
Everything okay at school? Any particular problems between you and your wife?
My wife and I have been separated for the last 6 months. But Sean would not have gone off without telling his mother or me.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the origami killer...
Listen, your son's run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the origami killer?
It's still too early to say, but it is a possibility.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason? I'm sorry. It's not what I meant to say. I miss him so much.
Alright, I'm at a convenience store and it's 1.349 inches. Actually, no, it's 1.394 inches. No, it's actually, no.
Good evening to you, sir.
No, it's actually, I don't know where I was going with this. Good morning, sir.
Guy behind the counter? Can I help you, sir?
Yes.
Well, I hope so.
maybe.
My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby. I have nothing more to say.
The killer has kidnapped another victim. A 10-year-old boy. Like your son, Risa. I have 4 days before we find his body on a deserted stretch of wasteland.
No one did anything to save my son. Now, you would please to move along, sir.
I also lost someone I loved. I know what you're feeling.
Then you will understand that I do not wish to talk about it.
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of this store, to the right.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Goddamn asthma. Can't breathe when it rains. Pity he didn't want to talk. Might have known something.
Good evening, sir.
He looks like bad news. He didn't say hello.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register. Don't fucking try anything.
Oh, Fandy, dear lord.
Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter. Shit, are you deaf or what?
He hasn't seen me yet.
Are you gonna open that fucking register or
Still
not?
got a chance.
No, sir. You do not have the right to steal that money.
A young guy, and he's armed,
Very hard to
and he
work.
looks nervous.
You cannot
Things
have
are gonna get out of hand if I don't do something.
What did you say? You're out of your fucking mind, man. You don't get it, do you? I'm gonna put a fucking bullet right between your eyes if you don't do what I say now!
You shall
Oh,
not
shit.
be robbing my register, sir. That money is mine. I ask you now to leave before it is too late.
Christ, goddamn idiot! Open the register! Don't make me fucking kill you!
No, sir. That I cannot do.
Don't turn around.
I'll waste you, man. I ain't joking. I swear
What's
to God,
his
man,
problem?
I'll blow your fucking brains out!
God. Punk. Didn't give me any choice.
1,000 thank you, sir. I don't know what would have happened if you had not been here.
Well, at least I didn't come by for nothing. Have a nice day.
When my boy, Razor,
Rock won't pay for my inhaler.
disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside.
Did you?
Inside the locker, I found this box.
Shoebox?
I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
This is 120. Why are you saying it's a man? It could have been a girl. But it was most definitely a guy. Right, no, I could be that guy because
Please, take the box.
I look
It can
older
be of any
than
use to you at all.
45, thinking about it.
can't help
I'm
me to
really
save
white,
Razor.
I'm employed, I have a car,
Maybe it will help you
I'm
find the other little
determined.
boy.
I'm basically didn't listed all the
Mr. Shelby.
attributes of it.
I was
Can I
beginning
talk
to
without being
think that there
interrupted,
was
young
no
sir?
clue to be found.
You know what? No, I'm talking. I forgot what I was saying. Keep talking. I remember what I was saying. It was, he listed basically all the attributes of a private eye. To a private eye is have a car organized. I don't know, I'm just saying, the things are kind of linking up to me. Or one of the three me's. And now it's four me's. Alright, what's this? All that remote upside down. It's a nice house I live in, huh?
Goddamn insomnia. I'm totally exhausted, but I just can't sleep. A hot shower. That'll create the magic of sleep.
This.
Maybe I'll go to bed and give the sleep thing one more shot. If I try to stay busy, it might actually help me get to sleep.
Oh, anything. That sandwood looks. That sandwich looks.
I shouldn't take those damn pills again.
No, I should not. Strange.
need sleep. How hard can it be to fall asleep? I swear I heard something. Good job, Madison. I think you're starting to lose it.
This room has some windows, and so it must be interesting. And it's a bathroom. Alright, I'm gonna edit everything out because I don't know if I should be showing any of this, so let's go do